You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today, Jeff Bajorek is back like he is every Thursday because this guy just doesn't stop providing great insights and smart thinking. Here he is with this week's tip.
I've got a background in science. One of the things that I learned in college and really in high school, all the way back down when they teach you the scientific method, right, is that you reduce the amount of variables that you test at any given time so you know which one works. Too many variables, and you've got too many things to measure, and it really doesn't help you narrow anything down. Listen, you read anything online today, and there's a lot of talk, particularly when it comes to account-based marketing, about A/B testing, right? Which works better? Category A, category B. Which message is going to resonate the most? Which attempt or which method to reach people is going to be the best way? How do we move forward, right? Eliminate the variables. Well, here's a key concept that you're probably missing, particularly if you're an SDR or if you're doing any initial outbound prospecting. Your prospect is a variable. Give your messaging a chance to work. I've talked to dozens of salespeople who are in these outbound roles who are saying, I got to tinker with the messaging. This didn't work, so I'm going to try it differently with this prospect. And that didn't work, so I'm going to try it differently with that prospect. If you're changing the messaging and the prospect, you're messing with too many variables. You need to give yourself an opportunity to succeed. You need to have faith in the work that you've done, in the talking points that you've created, in the messaging that you are designing to give those messages, those talking points, an opportunity to resonate. Look, you can't be all things to all people. And I think this fear comes out of this idea that there is one message, one set of words that if you reach the right person at the right time with the right message, you're going to win all of those deals. It's just not true. So remember, your prospect is a variable. Your prospect is, and the one that you're trying to call at that particular time is the variable that is switching. So make sure that you commit to a talking point. Make sure you commit to a message. Give those talking points and those messages an opportunity to be tested over a variety of variables, your prospects. So maybe that messaging is tested for a week. Maybe it's tested for 100 calls or 100 emails, whatever it is. Make sure you're not changing too many things at once. And I think you're going to see a lot more patterns emerge. You're going to see what works. You're going to see what doesn't. And you'll be able to use that data to be much more successful going forward.
Hopefully you've already done it, but if you still haven't connected with Jeff on LinkedIn and jumped over to his website to get on his newsletter list, then today's the day. Click over to dailysales.tips/404, a page that will not result in an error and will have links to everything there. Once that's done, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.